So welcome back, and today we're at Ram's Supermarket at the Lime in St. George, or St. George's. It's the first time I've been in here. When I came in 2023, it was still being completed, so there was no store at the time. So I thought, yeah, this time I'm going in. And it is nice in here. It's really nice in here. The selection is good. Everything I saw in the store, I mean, it's what I would like from a store. The layout is good. The outside of the building, it's got a nice look to it. I like the color scheme. Inside, the air conditioning I thought was a bit over powerful. It's really, especially by the fruit and veg, it can be very cold up that side. But you know, but overall, I really do like it in there. I felt it was a bit like an Aldi over here in the UK. I think that's the closest it would be to in its look, or possibly one of those Amazon stores, especially in the fruit and veg area. Really nicely stocked for something which is just open in the Caribbean. I think they've got them in other parts of the Caribbean. I would have to check that out. But yeah, the selection was really good. Here's my sister here, checking it out for. I think she was all saying it's a bit expensive in there. But I thought, no, I'm down here. I want to see what's in there. So we went down. I twisted her arm and we went in. It's quite a big supermarket as well in size. It's not slouching on size at all. And for its size, I mean, as you'll see, we'll go through this. I don't think we cover the whole thing on this one. I didn't video the bread area or anything like that. Oh yeah, these yogurts, they were really nice, but we couldn't work out the price because they'd all been bunched together. So I think it said something like this row or something. Then you look at it, it's like, which row? So I think we had to get the one of the assistants to help us out on that one. But yeah, really, this yogurt, I think we bought like 10 or something like that. I just bought it to try them, and they were I was literally eating them one after another. Well, I didn't eat all of them. I had to give, my niece wanted some, and I'm surprised I didn't actually go back and get some more. But hey, But the shopping experience in there is quite nice. I muted everything, all the music and sound from there, because obviously copyright and everything. I didn't want any clashes or anything like that, and it would have been too much editing to lower the music to put it back up or whatever, So I thought, no, let's do it this way. Let's try it this way. This lady was really helpful with the pricing and everything. I think she was a bit confused with the pricing as well, because it wasn't so much the pricing, it was the way they were stacked on the shelves. But hey, everything's still, relatively new there, so I suppose they're finding their way around in a sense as well. But yeah, it's the type of customer that was walking around. There was a lot of, not a lot of, but it seemed like I shouldn't really judge, but looking at the people, they seem to be the type that would be in like Airbnb. Obviously you've got people who live there as well, but it seemed to be a lot of people who, they were shopping because they were either staying in an apartment or they were staying in an Airbnb or something like that. That's the vibe I got anyway, but as I say, don't want to be judgmental or judging anybody here. But again, yeah, and going back to the selection on the shelves, I mean, you'll see like a few bits which look like they're gaps, but at this point they were actually restacking parts of the shelves, especially in this cold area, which is the entire wall. So where we are is just after the fruit and veg, and that entire wall going all the way down is like a cool area, or cold area. So you would have your meats further down, and you would have other chilled items like this section here. This is all the butters and the spreads, and margarines and all that kind of thing. And then going down further, you would have like drinks. I think that's near at the end. Cold drinks, that type of thing, water. And in between you get meats. I can't remember. Maybe I should have filmed that bit as well. I think there was some aisles which did the meats as well, but I could be wrong. Should have paid more attention. But hey, it'll be there when I go back. Here we are. I think this is like bacon and stuff like that, sausages, ham, those type of things along this bit. As you can see, it goes down quite a bit. So that whole back wall, as I say, that's where you get all your cool stuff. And then you have your aisles, your cereals, your confectionery. Oh yeah, this aisle here. I do have a sweet tooth, so this would be my favorite aisle. And I just looked around. I think I picked up a couple of bits and pieces there, but I don't want to overeat sweets, especially when I'm out in Grenada, because it's all about eating better for me, because I eat badly back in the UK. I really do eat bad. So every time I go to Grenada, I try very hard to eat as much as I can. Things which I wouldn't eat here back in the UK, I would definitely eat out there. I don't know, it's strange. Maybe it's because of the way things taste, and the fact that everything's a lot more, especially when it comes to meats and veg. You're getting them from the earth and from the farm, as opposed to that processed kind of as it is back in the UK. You know where your chicken come from, don't know where you do it's on the packet, but you know what I mean. And then you got your fruit and veg. It's pretty much directly from the earth. Minimal pesticides and stuff like that. Here we are. I think this one is the some nuts and more natural stuff on this one. Not sure what the empty shelves were. Popcorns and stuff like that. But as I say, don't look at the empty shelves and think, this supermarket is still relatively new. And at the point we were there, they were restocking. It's also a wholesale place. I believe that's part of the upstairs. So, other supermarkets, smaller supermarkets or smaller outlets will come there